Hello everybody, it's Jules here with Beanie.
Hello.
And welcome back to another episode of the Monday Night Wah! Set on the one and only Brobna! And even though the temperature is dropping, things are heating up in the garage today because we are going back to Kill Team after a little excursion away to 40k land, and we are back with two of the meanest and greenest teams out there. It is the Orc Kommandos versus Kroot. The Kroot, baby. Let's go beak some mushrooms. There's a joke. So here we are on another ruined sector of Brobna, and on today's Kill Team mission we are playing Supply Run. So there are 3 objectives in play at the moment, and at the end of each turning point you will get some points depending on who controls each objective. But wait! There is a slight twist, because at the beginning of the 3rd turning point we'll roll a dice and determine one of these to be removed from the battlefield entirely, and as they drop off there will be only one remaining at the end of the game, and the points per objective held will go up, up, up.
And it's only 3 times. It doesn't go up any more than that, guys.
Yeah, it's only 3 times. Maximum 3 times. Just like there's a maximum of 3 laughs per battle report that we put out on the channel.
Yes, that's the goal.
But there is also one more twist. Whoa! And that is to do with this pipe, or more accurately, this goo right here. This lovely new scatter terrain that we've got is going to play a part of the mission rules today. This entire scenery piece, including this reactor head here, is going to have the hot keyword, even though it is a piece of terrain. So that means that if people want to move across there using a circle of movement to get across, they're going to roll a dice, and on a 1, they are going to take 3 mortal wounds for the privilege of going across this hot pipe. Smoke it, baby.
8.
Do they? Mine have 10.
Yeah.
This is going to be a pretty grim battle indeed. So let's see what we're bringing to the table right now. So here are my commandos that I'm bringing to the table today, and they are an horrible lot indeed, but they are the best that an orc can get. The Gillette of orcdom. We have got an orc commando boss knob over here with a power claw. He is full of all of the crumpy stuff. We've got a sniper boy over here, because remember, in Kill Team, orcs shoot well, obviously. I know, right? I know. I chuttered that. I've got a Dakka boy. I love him because he can unload all of those shots, and if he's within a certain range, he gets to re-roll all of his hits, which is great for me because I roll like absolute garbage. I've got a slasher boy over here who loves throwing knives and is very good in combat. I've got a rocket boy. I've got a breacher boy, and then I've got 4 regular boys over here. Now, usually I bring Wayne Grotsky and the Bomb Squig, but considering that they have, well, next to no combat potential outside of exploding once and removing me with an opportunity to have a Kill Team operative, and they have low wounds, and they attract a lot of attention, I figured that it was probably best if I actually brought somebody who could stand a chance of going toe-to-toe with the Kroot, who look a little like
that!
Oh, no, I said this. I said say this, and we came back for the transition. Okay, Bean, what are you bringing to the table,
So
mate?
this is my kill broker. He is kind of like the commando chief, so he can mark people for killings. Next to him is his good friend, the Cold Blood, who is just really nails because he turns all crits back to regs.
No way, that's not fair.
It's super cool, isn't it?
Oh.
And then next to him is the Pistoler.
Yep.
Who's good at shooting people with pistols, as his name suggests.
Hola, amigo.
Yes, next to him is Birdman, who can mark people with his bird, pet you, or...
Yep, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought that you were saying his pet chew, but I realised that a pet chew is the name of the actual bird.
Is the name of the bird,
Amazing.
yes.
Yep,
or it could be his pet chew.
Okay, fair enough.
We will call him Chew going forward.
There we go.
Next to him is Turok with his bow.
I love him.
Then there is the Kroot Sniper, which again is much like the Orc Sniper, just doesn't come up a lot.
Hate him.
You love him.
But do you know who I do love? Skinner!
Yes, he is Skinner. Skinner is amazing.
Do you know what? I'm not going to lie to you about. I need to kill him as quickly as possible because I saw how devastating this flare thing that he's got. It's like it's a melter gun, isn't it? Effectively, but even worse.
Yeah, but with the smallest of ranges.
Oh, gross!
Next to him is a Kroot Warrior and another Kroot Warrior.
Ooh, a butterscotch candy ×2. But also you've got these 2 over here.
Doglets. 2 dogs, my little hounds, because they're fantastic and they can jump into combat to fight for their master, which I love.
They've got that bad-tempered rule, haven't they? So they just go, no, I'm taking this one, which I love. Cool.
And they move fast as well, man.
Yeah, they've got a movement of 4 or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. Something equally silly and over the top for them.
Question is though, can they hold objectives? Can they have the thing, or have they got the stupid keyword? Because that's what the Bomb Squig has.
Yeah, they can't perform mission actions.
But it doesn't say they can't hold objectives.
No.
Ooh,
No, it doesn't.
That's very good for you, mate. So let's get these guys deployed, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, I didn't tell you that. They've got the gather ability, so they can basically run past and just pick up objectives and stuff.
What? What? So here we are after deployment, and the Kommandos are skulking about behind the boxes here. The boss knob is saying to them, keep your voices down and your blades high, because they're about to get crumping. Or at least that's the plan for most of them, because splitting off from the main unit are the Sniper Boy and the Rocket Boy, who are going to jump up onto the barricade here, or the terrain, and hopefully rain down some sort of orky hell onto the Kroot over here. And two of the unluckiest, or luckiest, depending on how you want to perceive their fate in life, boys over here have been sent out on the far flank to push forward in the name of Gork and or Mork. Now, on the other side, Beanie, explain your deployment. What have you gone for?
Okay, so on the left, I've got my Cold Blood and my Pistoler, who are going to be going forward, trying to get to the side of the board and just kind of tangle with those guys up there.
Yep.
Then I've got my 2 warriors in Die by Year. They're in conceal. They've only got shotguns, so they need the range, get a little closer.
Got you.
Birdie Man is going to throw his bird up into the middle of the board, do his jazz.
Yep.
Kill Broker, chilling with his dog, who's going to protect him from all the chomping.
Oh, I like the fact that he's got his personal companion
does.
over here. Where's the other dog?
The other doglet is over here in the Corridor of Pain, where we've got Skinner and Turok with the dog to protect them from your, what was it, strength, damage 4 and 5 choppers?
Yeah, so all of my choppers have 4 and 5, and because these guys only have 8 wounds apiece, only 2 hits need to go through to kill a Kroot. So let's try and make that happen. All of my boys are on conceal just because of the fact that the Kommandos have a lovely ability which is called Throat Slitters, which means that I can perform charges even if I am on conceal. And I think that I want to stay alive as long as possible against the fury that is the Kroot. So now what we're going to do is we're going to roll off for turning point 1 priority, because that's how we do it on this channel, not the official cool rulebook, but that's how we like to do it.
What's the difference?
I don't know. The people just pointed it out last time anyway, but it doesn't matter because we're going to roll off and then we'll be back with turning point 1. So, believe it or not, friends, I won the roll-off and I decided to take the first turning point action, and I moved my Breacher Boy over here and into the barrels over here. Now, I paid 1 CP for the strategic ploy Skulk About, which means that any ranged attacks that come in against me, I automatically get to have 1 successful retained save, and it will be 2 when I'm in cover, which is going to be very useful indeed, because I think I'm going to get shot, and wouldn't you know it, Beanie has decided to start the shooting with his first action by moving Turok on top of this bit of the ruined, what is it?
Yeah, it's a building.
Well, no, it's a pipe maintenance facility. He's jumped up on here, and he's going to focus, damn it, I know that you want to, and he's going to fire his fused bolt down.
He is. 4 shots, hit
at one of these guys. Do you have anyone in particular that you'd like to kill?
The guy with, I'm going to go with my right.
Okay, so this guy over here, with the skull mask over here, is about to take one right in the chin. He's got
4 shots.
AP1, isn't it?
AP1, hitting on 4s.
Oh dear. Okay, so I will obviously retain 1 for being in cover,
fine.
so I will be fine from that first attack, but you have made your presence known to the boys. The boys! So I've moved Skelly Bob over here with the skull mask against the pipe. Now he's not crossing it, so he doesn't have to engage with the hot rule just yet, but soon he might catch his bollocks as he decides to jump over and scorch his hole something fierce. Now, in response, the Kroot long sight, is that what it's called?
Long sight, yeah.
Long sight has jumped up on top of this barricade over here, and he is now going to shoot him right in the face for this, for just getting a bit too close.
Being a bit close,
yeah. He's too close for their liking. So how many shots are you taking?
So 4 shots, hitting on 3s, damage 3/3 with the heavy keyword, so he had to dash up.
Yep.
And it's mortal wounds 3 on those crits.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. Here we go. Let's see him. Okay, so there's 2 hits. Now, I will obviously automatically retain 2, 1 for being in cover because I'm within 1 inch of there, and also with the Skulk About thing. So no hits yet, so you're fishing for that crit, are you?
I am.
And he does not get the crit, so I block both damage bits there.
But 3 have gone through.
There was only 2 hits that you had there. Or did you
so
reroll a failed?
Oh,
you
rerolled a fail.
Cool, so I'm going to take 1 save then. 1 save of a 5 up. Let's see if I can get it. I cannot get it, so I take 3 damage. He's down to 7 wounds.
I just needed to feel better about the fact that I missed so terribly with both.
Cool, Skelly Bob is not feeling too hot. So as some of the boys have started pushing forward into the centre board, their hopes of getting onto that objective have been thoroughly dashed by this dog over here who leapt over the barricade, pushed forward and is now sitting pretty holding the middle objective. They unfortunately cannot reach it, so instead all they can do is shout obscenities and whatever pocket lint they've got in their trousers at it as it snarls furiously. So welcome to the recap, my friends. Things have happened. Objectives have been swarmed by both Orc and Kroot operatives, and sniper boys are getting ready to shoot down at people over here. But that will have to wait until turning point the second, because this boy who advanced up so gallantly towards the hot pipe, the smoking hot pipe, is now about to be shot by the cold blood over here. He's going to be cooled down quite severely because he's firing his piercing shot from here, and he can target him because they're on the same terrain piece over here. So let's see it, baby. Hit on
3s.
Ooh, that's a pretty healthy amount of shots. Now I get to retain 1 because of my skulk about.
But not cover because we're in the
not
same
cover.
cover.
Yeah. So that means.
And this is AP1.
Okay, so
only 1 dice.
Only 1 dice to get a 5 up, baby. Which I do not do, so how much damage is that going to be?
So you got to retain the 1, so that would be 6 damage.
6 damage. Do I want to negate that damage? Do I feel like he's a key operative right now? I do believe he is, so I'm going to pay 1 CP for tis but a scratch, and that means that I remove one of the damages from one of those dice, so we will take just 1.
Just the 3.
3, so he's down to 7 like his mates. Now they feel like they are brothers in harms, we'll say. Okay, so that is the end of that activation, and it's back to me. So here we are at the end of Turning Point the First, and at the end of things, I am controlling 1 objective over here, scoring me 2 victory points, and Beanie is controlling 2 objectives over here, scoring him a mighty 4. He is double the man that I wish to be, but I can hopefully cut him down to size in Turning Point 2, which is about to start right
now.
Indeed. Shock, horror, I won the roll-off again for the second one there, and yes, again, that's how we do it on this channel.
Shenanigans.
And shenanigans have happened. So what's happened is that I am obviously going to take the first turning point, and my first action is going to be to flip over the rocket boy over here into Ungaj, so that he can fire down some orky explosive goodness over here. But there were a few strategic ploys played before the turning point officially began. I am playing Skulk About again, because I've got a lot of boys on conceal at the moment. Let's make the most of their defensive capabilities as possible, and Beanie has paid for a strategic ploy that meant that he could flip the operatives' orders over here, up to 3 of them.
Yep.
And then he did something else. What did he do?
So I called the kill with my kill broker, and he pointed at the guy in the front and said, "See that guy there?"
Yep, so Scully Bob's unfortunately got a horrible bomb token because he is the bomb, according to all of these Kroots. So we're going to fire some Orky Justice now with an engage token over here, and he's going to go boom into this guy over here who's holding the objective. So he gets 5 shots, and because he stayed still at the beginning of this, he can re-roll all of his hits. Now, I just got to double check he is hitting on... Oh, he's hitting on the cool 4s, my friend, but re-rolling everything. And it is AP1 and Splash 1 as well. So let's take a look.
He's an orc!
I know, right? Oh, I've just thrown them straight out there, so... Oh, come back to me, dice. Oh, it doesn't count. Doesn't count even though it was a 6. Okay, and the next one is a 5, so I get to re-roll my 1 failed. It's a 1, so there is 4 hits coming in, and it is AP1, my friend, on this guy over here.
Okay, so I retain 2 with Rogue.
With Rogue, so they get to remain that, and you get to roll 1 dice then for your save. Oh, no, you don't, because of the fact that you it's AP1.
So I'm just stopping 2.
You stop 2, and the damage is 8 in total, my friend.
Oh, he's dead.
So he has been exploded.
Good to see orcs having that level of firepower.
It's dangerous. It's unwieldy. It's
okay, how much
criminal.
splash has he done?
Now, it's only does splash on 6s, and there were no 6s in that, so your dog is completely safe, my friend, for now.
For now, yeah.
And now it moves over to you. So, before my sniper gets a chance to act, it looks like Beanie's jumping the gun, ruining my fun by activating his long sight over here. Focus, goddammit. And basically what he's going to do is he is paying 1 of his APL to do what?
Long sight. So this means that your obscuring doesn't count against him, and he gets lethal 5 up on the silent keyword. So he can now shoot an obscured.
Yep.
4 shots, hitting on 3s. Let's hope it works this time.
Yep.
Someone's got to feel pain.
Okay, here we go then. So... Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Now, unfortunately, because I have the Skulk About thing already active, that means I retain one for being in cover and another one on top of that. So no damage taken from the sniper right now. And you know what? Because of the fact he feels very seen by that action, I'm going to activate him next. And he's going to use his big scoped shooter, pay 2 AP to shoot while on conceal. And he's going to go down into, yeah, cold blood over there. I don't like him. Get rid of him. Bye. And if I can't see him, he's going to go for the
Yeah, I was wondering if he can be on the
In that
crystal.
case, you know what? He's going to go for the dog. The dog seems like he's... Yeah, I feel like I'm going to shoot the dog, I'm afraid. Sorry about that.
Cool,
Sorry
yeah,
about that.
whatever.
Sorry.
Whatever.
Sorry.
I can't believe you just said you want to kill a dog.
No, it's not good, is it? Okay, so the scoped shooter firing down 6 shots, hitting on 3s for some reason because Orc shrug apathetically, and 6s do 2 mortal wounds on top of it. So let's have it, mate. Oh, okay, so there is 4 big hits and, unfortunately, 4 mortal wounds to start with. Now, what does the dog have saving-wise?
So I can do rogue, stops those 2.
Wait, can the dog do rogue?
Yeah, it's got the rogue key.
Oh, my giddy aunt.
And then I roll for a, try
the
to find
crits.
a 6.
No, so that is going to be another
dead.
2. So the dog is out of there, and that means the middle objective has been freed up. So it looks like old Scully Bob over here is about to be lit up by shrapnel as the Kroot warrior advances towards him and says, "Oi, mate, I believe this pipe is my business, not yours." And
He's going to pipe you.
He's about to shoot him right in the face. 4 shots.
And because I called the kill,
Yep.
with the broker, I can retain 1 before the rolling as a hit.
Great. Okay, so 3 shots hitting on 3s then.
Hitting on 3s because it's a shotgun and everyone should hit.
No.
Oh, I'm glad that I finally got some hits. I'm very... So you got to retain 1 for Skulk About.
So 1 for Skulk About because it doesn't say that I need to be in cover to use it. I don't get the benefits of cover, so I've got 2 fishing for 6s, baby. Oh, no. Okay, how much damage is this going to do?
So that will put him down to 1 health.
Oh, that's not enough. How much damage does this guy do in close combat, just out of curiosity?
3, 4.
Is it worth it? You know what? I'm going to pay the last CP that I've got for Tis But a Scratch.
So he only takes...
3?
Yeah, so he'll only take the 1.
Yes.
So yeah, 3 damage.
Yes, cool. So he's down to a mighty 4. Oh, it doesn't like that. Not one bit. Not one bit. But he's still alive for now. And I'm out of CP. Oh, no. Okay, so Scully Bob over here isn't feeling too hot. Well, technically, he could feel very hot in a moment because he's just declared a charge over the pipe, the hot pipe, and now has to roll a dice, and if he rolls a 1, he takes 3 mortal wounds. Now, Beanie, as I was saying to you off camera, it's a 1 in 6 chance of rolling a 1, but it's a 99% chance of rolling it while the camera is on. So here we go.
Okay. You nearly manifested that into bad times.
I did not enjoy that. But now I am in close combat, sensual combat as it's known on this channel, and we will be attacking. It is.
When did you decide
just
this?
Now, just now. He gets 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, and it's 4 and 5 damage apiece. So let's roll these bones, my friend. Oh, that's pretty good for him.
Why are you such a spicy
But remember,
enchilada?
you've only got to get 1 6 in order to kill him before he can kill thee. Ooh, no 6 gun.
I didn't do it.
So the first one I'm going to do is a whopping 5 damage to you. You're going to do 3 damage back, I assume, and then I will do another 5 damage, killing him dead. So that is another Kroot down, but my guy is down to Ian. And I've just realised that I would have been wounded as well, but luckily all of my results were 4s and 6s, so it doesn't matter there. But I do need to put a wounded token on him. Apologies for those people at home who are screaming at me, Jules,
guys,
you
he's beating
stupid,
me
bold
up.
idiot. Right, okay, there we go, we're done. Okay, so it looks like Scully Bob's going to be all right because the kill broker has decided to move over next to his loyal companion and he's going to be shooting his Tau pulse rifle up into the exposed rocket boy over here. Uh-oh, so I won't get the bonus for Skulk About because I'm not on conceal, but I will get one for cover. Do you have any AP or special rules with this weapon?
Nope. For some reason they just made this kind of poo.
Okay,
but
fair enough.
hitting on 4s for reasons.
Oh, don't. That's not good. Oh, but he does strike true twice, but I'm going to retain 1 regular for being in cover. And now it's going to be 2 dice looking for that sweet 6. Nope, okay. That is going to be how much damage?
5 damage.
Oh, that is a lot. So that brings him down to half health. But he's not wounded yet, 'cause remember, it's under half health.
Yeah, of course it is.
So yeah, but he's taken a big laser beam right to the face, and he's just there with no George going, "Did you see that?" So over here, the other boy has leapt over the hot pipe, and he is going to attack Bird Brain over here. Now, obviously, I've leapt over the pipe, so will he scold his nether regions?
Please.
Oh,
Yay!
no!
Oh,
Okay.
so pleased.
Okay, so he's down to 4 wounds
And he's
now.
wounded!
Yeah, that is not good for me, and it may mean the difference between life and death against the bird boy over here. So he's now going to be hitting on 4s instead of 3s because he's wounded. Let's see him. Oh no, that's really bad for him.
And for me, 3 attacks hitting on 3s.
Oh no. So he will be killed effectively by this, and I've
But
no
you will
CVs.
get to do 2 hits to me.
Only the 1 hit, remember, because he's hitting on 4s now, so that will be 1 flat 4 damage, and then you will kill him because there's nothing left to
so
resolve.
He's on 4.
Damn it, so his hubris was showing, and it was stinky.
Don't mess with Bird Boy.
It's like the Birdman superhero film that came out a few years ago. He just absolutely beat him. It was actually pretty good, but it wasn't about superheroes. So yeah.
No, it was something, all I remember is someone had a cast or something.
Existential crisis! So, over here, Turok has flipped over to
Gosh. And I'm going to pay 1 CP for Energize.
What?
Which means that he gets lethal 5 up on this shot.
Oh, 1 AP, not CP, because I was thinking, what's going on here? Okay,
So one of his AP is being used to energize the weapon to give him the lethal 5 up. Then he's going to put a fused arrow into the little notchy bit and shoot Jimmy Bazooka over there right in the face.
Or let's hope that what we could say is that if it kills him, it just hits the TNT that he's got strapped to him and it explodes him. Okay, so here we go. The shots are coming in.
Hitting on 4s, but 5s are great.
Ooh, that 5 is great.
That is great.
The 3 ones are bad, though.
The 3 ones are bad.
Is it worth a reroll?
It is definitely worth a reroll.
Okay, so what this means now is...
That's still a fail.
Ball Ox. Okay, so what we have now is 1 lethal.
So you can't retain.
I can retain 1 for being in cover, though, can't I?
But that is not to stop a crit.
But you can get 2 successful saves, and you can switch them for a crit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I just need to get 1... How many do I have? There's AP, did you say, this one?
AP1.
Okay, so I've got 2. 1 is retained as a normal, so I'm basically fishing for either a crit or a 5 up to save this boy. Ooh, and there it is, my friend. The dice gods have smiled upon this bold egg, so that means no damage taken. So my boss knob, before he decided to trundle off towards the thick pipe over here, decided to say to this slasher boy, oi, get it done and get it done right. He's given this guy +1 to his APL, and that means that when he activates later on, he might be able to throw some knives and turn somebody into a human pincushion.
I'd like to change my move.
Oh, okay, right, okay, fine.
Only because I remembered that he can do the same thing, give an APL.
Okay, cool. So you're going to give some APL to somebody else and then do a move over there? Or is he just going to do something completely different?
So he's going to stay on conceal.
Okay, so he did flip over to Engage, but that's gone
Yeah,
back.
so he's moved that over there.
Yep. Oh yeah, the bird's over here now.
He's going to give an extra APL to the Cold Blood.
Cool.
And then he's just going to shimmy around a little bit to get himself into a position to do something next turn.
Oh, okay, because originally he was going to try and shoot old Scully Bob in the face, but now I believe the Birdman's chickened out. Okay, so Stabby Face over here, who is not related to Scully Bob, decided to move over with the extra APL that was given to him kindly by the boss knob, burned his bollocks, which is not great for me, and has taken 3 mortal wounds, but now is going to throw his throwing knives that have the silent keyword up at Turok over there. So let's see if he can hit him on 3s, I believe. Yes, it's 3s. Yeah. Oh wow, that was awful. Fantastic.
Hey, you rolling like I was.
Oh, it's because Gary Burke has arrived out of nowhere. He's brought his bad luck with him, and he's given it to me.
I'm going to retain 1 for being in cover.
You will indeed, my friend.
And no other saves.
Yep, so absolutely fine. No damage was taken there, and now it is back to Beanie. So after that absolutely humiliating display over here, the Pistolier is going to show him how it's done. He's moved up with a full move, and now he's going to shoot him in the face.
Yes, very sad I couldn't do it with the dash, because then I could have shot him twice with the gunslinger salvo, but I was just a little bit too far.
A little bit too far, but it has the balance keyword, so you can reroll 1 of your failed hits. Hits on
4s.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm going to reroll.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so it has the lethal 5 up as well, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Okay, so I've got the Skulk About thing, and because I'm on Conceal, that means I'm going to retain 1 as being a normal save anyway. So I'm just going to fish for a 6 on these 2 dice, which I do not get. But how much damage does the super weapon do?
4.
versus 3, is it?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these 2 then to block the crit, and then I'll just take 3 damage instead.
Yep,
so he's
cool.
down to 4, and he is injured.
Which was the important part for me, is getting him injured.
Yes, indeed he is.
Shallow and pedantic.
Shallow and pedantic. Okay, right, so he is injured, but he's still in the fight, baby. So in my turn, I decided to just move this guy over a little bit, and then he waited for the rest of his turn because he's just doing exactly what he needs to do, which is earn me points, and points mean prizes. That's a sentence. And then over here, the Kroot Hound has stepped up to the plate and is about to bite some face because he's charged in against the Scully Bob over here and only needs to do 1 point of damage with 1 dice roll.
And call the kill.
Automatic hit, is it?
Yeah.
Is that what it does in combat as well? That's crazy. That's crazy good.
Yeah. Combat or makes a shooting attack against
Cool.
him.
Yep. So that means he's already dead.
And also, that's an amazing roll. He's dead a million times over.
So dead. So very dead. And the Hound stands proud, owning that middle objective. Nice one. Yes, you heard it right. Melting Faces is the order of the day, and Skinner over here has flipped over to Engage. So that means that he is about to, well, rip the bone off of this mushroom man over here. So how many attacks did he get?
So 6 attacks.
6!
Hitting on 2s.
2s! Any more?
2 to 3 damage.
Yeah,
AP 2.
Oh.
And it's a bit cumbersome.
Cool.
Little bit cumbersome.
I mean, he's so dead. Go on then, roll it up. Oh my god. Okay, so you've dropped 2, but there are 4 coming through. And how much damage to do a piece?
It's 2 to 3, and it's AP 2, so you can retain 1 for being
but I'll
in
still take
conceal.
6 damage
yes,
overall.
no matter what happens,
he is
brown
so
bread.
dead. Okay, so he is gone. The way of the dodo. The slasher boy is no more. Reduced to just a pair of legs running around like a headless chicken. Boo earns. So here's a little bit of a recap, and wasn't there a dog there a moment ago?
You killed my dog.
Yeah, I did. I don't feel bad about it. I feel great about it. So,
Really?
no, I do actually feel pretty bad, actually, because it's not great.
Good.
I moved through here because, remember, he can move through terrain features with the Breach Ram. He slammed the dog into pieces with 3 successful hits, took 4 damage on the bite back instead of the fight back, but did not singe his bollocks. So he is happy as a clam. Now it is time for Beanie's last activation, which is going to be the Cold Blood over here. So with the Cold Blood, he has moved forward over here, he's done a dash, and now he's going to shoot with the Piercing Shot. So that's used up 2 of his resources on that, because he starts with 2, doesn't he?
Yeah, so he gets both twice.
Both twice, yep. So he's using the Piercing Shot against the boy over here,
So
the
hitting on
boy.
3s.
Hitting on 3s, my friends. Okay, so there's 2 hits. I get to retain 1 because of Skulk About always being in effect.
I'm going to CP 1.
Okay. Nice. Okay, so 3 hits. One of those.
AP 1.
Cool. So I get 1 regular there, and I am just rolling 1 dice. 1 dice and praying to the dice gods. They listen, so it's another success. So how much damage do I save? I take those 2 out, and it's just 1 crit, which is
A mighty 4 damage.
Oh, he's alive on 2. He's not feeling great because he is wound dead, but he is still alive and he is making that objective contested, which is great news for me because now the Daka Boy is going to attack and hopefully remove you as a threat. Okay, so here we are after the Daka Boy has decided to move forward over here, and then he did a Daka dash, so that meant that he managed to get up to the barricade, and he fired all of his slugs into the Cold Blood and completely obliterated him. I got all 5 hits through, no saves, he died. That objective is mine. So that is the end of Turning Point 2, and that means that I've got 4 points, and Beanie has 2, so we are now drawing.
And 1 has to be removed.
But now, at the beginning of Turning Point the 3rd, we roll a dice, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get our guest ghost here, Gary B's hand.
Berkey,
to roll.
don't fail me.
Yep, here we go. Here we
Just
go.
don't fail me.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god. Here we
God,
go.
this
Oh
is
my god.
the
Oh my
slow
god.
clap.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, don't do this. just roll the dice. 1. Okay, so that was 1, 2
Yes!
on my side of the board has gone.
Cheers, buddy.
Okay, so that means now these 2 here are to play for, and now they are worth 3 victory points each as we move towards the end of this battle. So let's roll for initiative, and we'll be right back. So at the beginning of Turning Point 3, Shock Horror Beanie has won the roll-off.
Finally.
fuming, absolutely fuming. But that means that he's going to be activating first, and I paid 1 CP for Skulk About because
It's so good.
It's really useful against this particular matchup as well, because it's the long range stuff and I need to close the distance. So very happy to pay the last CP for that. And Beanie has marked my Daka Boy for the kill, which means that everyone's going to get an extra free
Because
hit
he's
on
a
them.
dick.
Because he is a dick, yes, indeed he is. So let's go for the shooting.
Turok!
Turok is about to fire.
But he doesn't hunt dinosaurs, because that would be weird.
That would be like killing his own, not cool.
Yes.
Who's he going to shoot at?
The rocket guy, who's the only guy who doesn't pretty much have that conceal order,
Yeah.
so I can.
Make the most of it. Cool.
Yeah. So this will be hitting on 4s, and I paid the 1 for energize, so it's going to have lethal 5 up.
Ooh, very nice indeed.
What is with me today?
But the lethal 5 up means that I cannot block it with the regular one that I have for being in cover, and it doesn't have AP 1, does it, on this?
Yeah, it's got AP 1, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just looking for a regular save then, which I do not get, so you do the crit damage, which
Yes,
is...
5 damage.
Is it 5 damage?
Yeah.
Ah, blimey. Okay, so that has killed the Rocket Boy out there. Oh, boo
I
worms.
didn't expect that at all.
Okay, fair enough.
Bow to me.
Okay, so that's been your activation.
Yes.
And I'm going to need to do some damage back. So I reckon that I'm going to activate... He's going to die no matter what he does. He's already moved through. I might just do a charge and do 5 damage against him before I get my ass handed to him. What does he do? What's he like in combat? Is
He hits on 2s in
He's on
combat.
2s in combat. Oh, blimey. I'm having a think about this and I'll be right back. So, in response, my Daka Boy decided to jump over the barricades, not burn his testicles on the hot, hot pipe, and went up against the, what's his name again? The Kill Broker.
Yeah.
And he rolled this, and Beanie rolled that, so that means that his Kill Broker is very much dead.
Thanks for that.
No problem, mate, it's what I'm here for. And I know what, I am actually going to move him over here because of the fact that with the Daka dash, he can shoot and then do a dash. He's on the other side. He may be more exposed to the other people here, but he's on the objective, and that's what counts. So Bird Brain over here has decided to wake up. He's had his Kellogg's cornflakes. He's rounded the corner over here, and he says, "Cock-a-doodle-die" to this Breacher Boy over here. He's shooting him with his Kroot rifle. 4 shots.
Hit on 4s.
Oh, that's a spicy...
Boo-boo,
Oh,
boo-boo.
mate, I'm not happy about this. Okay, right, do you want
You're
to
a
use...
little bit happy.
Only because of the fact that we saw Sam recently roll 3 1s into 3 1s, and
That
the
was
laugh
good.
that you gave then was echoed through the halls of your house.
It did.
It happens, it happens. Okay, that's the end of his turn then. Okay,
Yeah, certainly is.
back to me. So my boss over here has decided to jump over the pipe. He also burnt his balls. I do not understand. Like, if you just listen closely, you can hear the sounds of sizzling scrotum of orcs that have tried to jump over this pipe and have left a piece of them with them. I don't know what's going on here.
I'm not even sure that orcs have testicles, so
They do now. This is how they lost them. This
Yeah.
is the lore-wise how they lost their testicles.
This is the origin story of their nads.
Write this Brobnarian lore into GW lore. Make it happen. Petition your local GW store. They won't have a clue what they're on about. Right, he's coming here. Power claw time. Into the face. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, and 6s do 7 damage.
Lovely.
He crumps him, but only just. And that's 7 damage just because why not?
Yeah, and he's dead.
He crushes his little beaky face in the power claw. And that is the end of his turn. Back to Beanie. So the Pistolier over here is about to take the piss by moving over and shooting the Breacher Boy, the Daka Boy, point blank in the face.
Yes.
He gets 1 auto hit because the guy's already marked for the kill. So it's how many shots?
So it'll be another 3 shots hitting on 4s.
And you get to re-roll one of their failed ones because of balanced.
Certainly do. Thank you for that.
Not a problem at all. So 3 successful
And
hits.
it's lethal 5 up.
Lethal 5 ups. Gross. Okay, so let's see if I can save any of these. I saved 2 of them. I block the crit. I block a regular, so that means I take 1 round of damage, which is
3.
So he's on 7 wounds remaining. Ooh,
5 up
delally.
save.
Ooh, delally, my friend. Okay, so that is the end of his turn. And now, let's see if I can avoid being skinned alive by Skinner. So here we are. The Breacher Boy decided in a fit of unbridled rage to charge forward off the objective and do a whopping 5 damage against the Pistolier. He died for his troubles, but the reason being is because I thought that I've already got 2 boys that can move on to capture the objective in a minute, and I've got my sniper over here that can hopefully remove Beanie from that objective too. But speaking of snipers, we're going over to the long sight, who is staying on, he's using his
long sight ability to get lethal 5 up, be on silent, and ignores obscured.
Yep, and who's he shooting again?
The guy that's on that objective with me at the moment.
Dacker Boy.
The Dacker Boy, yes.
Hitting on
the 3s, but we're looking for those 5s.
Okay, so there is 3 big hits and 2 are already lethal.
Oh, and because it's the Dacker Boy, I get to re-roll 1 for the kill mark.
Oh, one was already meant to be a normal hit.
Oh, yeah, that's what I should have done.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so 3 there, and I don't get any AP on this at all?
Nope, but that does 3 mortal wounds to begin with.
Okay, cool. So
and lethal 5 up, so 6 mortal wounds, so he's dead.
Oh, so he is dead. He's
dead to mortal wounds.
Fantastic.
Excellent.
You cannot save them. Unless if you roll the 6, do you block the mortal wounds from happening, or are they instantaneous?
No, the mortal wounds are like their own separate entity.
Cool, so the Dacker Boy has died to technicalities, our favourite types of death.
Yes, the sweetest victory.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to activate my sniper over here, who's going to pour all 6 of his shots down into the Pistolier over on that objective, hoping to remove him.
Oh, he's gone.
Remove him from the equation entirely. He doesn't get cover because he's just outside, and let's see if we get this. Okay, so we get a whopping...
I'm dead.
Yep, he is dead. I've removed the Pistolier from the equation, and both objectives are completely outside of anyone's control. But now, Skinner gets to activate. So here we are at the end of turning point the 3rd, and there has been a lot of action. Skinner decided to jump down over here, move over and claim that objective because points mean prizes and Beanie needs some points. I've moved one of my boys over here to claim this objective, and I've moved my other boy after a round of slightly ineffectual shooting from Turok on an overwatch over underneath him there. So at the end of this round, we're again tied on points because we control 1 each. And now we move into the final turning point where we will once again remove the final objective. Do you want to roll it again, Gary B? Yeah. Gary B's Hands, sponsored by, what's a good hand cream? Palmer's, the wanker's choice. Palmer's, here we go. It is a 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, Turok's, Skinner's little hidey hole has been removed. It's all for the center point. Let's go. So here we are at the beginning of turning point Quattro, and it is all to play for, my friend. The central objective is the live one next to the hot pipe, and Skinner's kicking things off. He's jumped over the barricade. He's gone in full force, and he is going to try and flay my boss knob over here.
I'm right.
How many attacks does he get, my friend? Oh yeah,
6.
I did the skulking about thing as the CP, and you were paying a CP 4?
Cutthroat, so all of my guys in melee get extra attacks. They're all 4 attacks now.
Very nice, very
nice.
nice.
It's quite cool. So now I've got 6 attacks, hitting on the 2s.
Cool.
AP 2 and all that good stuff. Don't drop anything, which is...
And it's AP 2, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's AP 2, so you will only get 1
which I automatically get for the skulk about. So I get 5 damage. Is it 2 apiece?
So you stop that one.
Yep.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 11.
11 damage. He is dead because he only had 10 remaining. So he has been flayed alive. I swear to God, that gun is disgustingly good, but it has to get in range to be worthwhile.
Yeah, you've really... Well, he's not exactly going to be long for this world now, is he?
He's like crossing his heart, saying his prayers right now, and just being like, right, okay, this is me. I'm done now. So we move into my turn. I've got my 3 operatives left, and let's try and mitigate the damage. So what we're going to do first is we are going to get this guy to jump up and go into combat with your bird boy over here. Let's get to fighting. So we'll tie him up in combat. And make sure that we stay out of this party that's going on in the mid-ground. So it is 4 attacks coming in.
And 4 attacks from me this time.
Whoa, he's slightly better than the average bear. Okay, so I get...
Ooh, that's
pretty
spicy.
Even
Not
spicier.
so spicy.
So I'm going to do my 5 damage to you first with my crit, so I'll remove that.
So I'm going to do 4 damage back.
And then I'll do another 4 damage with you there, so
then I'm
dead.
very dead. So
cool.
You take 4.
Yeah, I take 4, so I'm down to 6, and the Kroot, what's his name again? Sorry.
Turok.
Turok is out of here.
Heavy. Lethal 5 up.
It's a spicy combo. So we've got
hearty.
the we've got the sniper who's doing all of the good stuff, and he's shooting down at the boy over here. So here we go.
Oh, why?
And I would have retained 2 anyway because of Skulk about and the other stuff. So he is Dunzel Washington, I believe.
Oh, that's so poop. So I'm going to CP it.
Okay, yep, cool.
Because I don't know why I'm bothering.
You need a crit. No, I
didn't even get a hit.
No. Okay, so that is all of his damage done there, and that means that it's time for him to activate. Let's try and kill Skinner. We're going in against him with the charge. Remember, I'm crossing over the Rubicon, so I've got to...
melt those nerds.
Oh
Yes!
my giddy aunt. How many times have I done this? Have I done this with 5 times? 4 times. That is...
4 nards have been shattered.
I cannot believe this, but it is time for a combat. Let's see if we can try and remove this horrible Kroot over here. Oh, okay.
So I get a hit and a crit.
Okay, so I will do my first hit against you for 4 damage.
Okay, I will also do 4 damage.
And then I will do another 4 damage to you.
And I am no longer alive to do more damage.
I love this. It's like, so let's think this out. Okay, so he pies him off, cleaves him in 2. Skinner is down.
And that's the end of the game, but
It's not, because remember, you get Overwatch.
But nobody's able to overwatch.
Oh, because he's on silent.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this is
Okay.
in fact
the end of the game. That is how it ends. Not with a whimper, but a clang, because that is the sound of Skinner's air horn, weird mouth device that he's got there, falling to the floor in a sad slump. The Orc Kommandos have claimed victory over the Hot Pipe this week. And you, my friend, watching this video, have also won, because this has been a fantastic battle. Thank you very much, Beanie. It was a laugh riot from start to finish. And now, you've got the added pleasure of playing this guy over here in a battle straight away afterwards. Woo! Which is going to be on the OnlyFans, correct? Is that where it's going to be? Yeah.
It's very cold out here, so I'd like to say that's why it's going to look so unimpressive.
Shriveled fans, is it? Yes, interesting, cool. Well, that has been our battle report today, our kill team, return to kill team. Hope that you enjoyed it. Let us know what you thought about it down in the comments section below. If you want to follow us on the social medias, you can do so. Me, I'm over on Instagram at RetroJ, but the O is a 0, and you can follow Beanie at
Beanie40k.
Beanie40k. Indeed you can. Thank you very much to Crazy Doug for lending us this lovely terrain over here that we've been playing on today, and thank you for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
For a Christmas special.